Welcome Star Wars Force Arena players to this brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about premium boosters with Lando gameplay at the end. Let's just open up this free pack so I can get the free pack timer on cooldown again for a new pack. So right now this Bronzium pack is on a 3-hour cooldown. But with a premium booster, which you'll find today is free, and Netmarble do this quite often, give us free cooldown boosters. It will literally give you a free slot there, an empty slot now has become available, and it also reduces the unlock time of your card by half, and this applies to all cards. So if you've got a platinum card, which is mine is already there, it will actually reduce it down, and also if you want to extend it you can do that, and there it will give you an amount of money it will cost for you to extend it, plus you get a bonus amount of crystals. So if you've got a lot of crystals you can then now unlock your packs faster. Now because this account is tier 3, it really isn't worth spending 9 crystals on unlocking these cards and packs because there's not much in there. What this will do is now for the next 12 hours roughly, this boosters will work, so any cards I acquire will also be on this cooldown. However, once the premium booster timer does expire, those cards you've got in your stack will then go back up to the normal cooldown time. So ideally you want to be using this for your big packs, for silver packs, platinum packs, gold packs, the ones that take anything from 8 to 18 hours to unlock. And if you manage it just right through the day, you can open up your cheap packs first for 1.5 hours, set a timer on your phone, go back into the game, unlock your next pack, and then wait until the very end, so for the last 2-3 minutes, then unlock your big pack, because once the timer has been started, that pack will be on the half-time cooldown, so it will still benefit from the premium booster, which is ideal. So right now, let's look at Lando. So I'm carrying this Lando deck right now, and I've used this in higher tier and lower tier, and if you're new to the game, this deck works particularly well. Let's just trade some cards. I didn't want to put that Stormtrooper in there actually, I had no idea that trooper was there. I just want to get rid of those traps because I've got so many of them, and Admiral Akbar is bothering me about traps, so I thought I'd get rid of some. So let's jump into some 2v2 gameplay with this Lando deck. So if you haven't got Nein Numb in this deck, you can replace it with another unit that costs around 2 energy. What you decide to do with that is entirely down to you. Some people use a gunk droid, and I have used a gunk droid before for surprise attacks and things, and that can be quite good. However, sometimes some players are a bit more coy to what actually happens, which basically means that you may find your gunk droid getting shut down quite often. So if there's a boss play, he might throw down a trap to stop it. It might get destroyed quickly by some Death Troopers. There's a whole host of reasons. But on this left lane now, Admiral Thrawn has got a massive push of troopers. So clearly Boba Fett has helped him here. And everything has been obliterated, but my Iron Mine does make swift work of everything there. In comes an airstrike, but Thrawn does die. Bottom right lane now, Han's going for a push, which is ideal. I will support Han with some units shortly, but I'm just keeping everything away from my turret, as you can see, and I don't have enough legs on it on me to get to that health pack. Left it a little bit too late, but it was enough to keep everything away and do enough damage. So it's clear to me that Thrawn is going to make a big push on his left. So I'm keeping, notice where I place my troops. I don't put things in the middle. I don't put things right in front of my turret, because that will prevent an airstrike wiping everything out. So I tend to place things to the side. But what I just did was help Han with that drop pod. By doing that, I got myself killed and gave Thrawn an opportunity to do some damage on my turret. It's not too bad, it's down to half, it's got to protect it, but we have taken out the top right now as a result of that push, which is really good. So it's important in 2v2 that you don't play what I call a blinkered game, where you just focus on your lane and your lane only, regardless of what's going on. If you pay more attention on the map, and as I saw there, Han did a lot of damage in that right lane, so why not help him? If you can help him and do it, as they say in the stream. So it's important that you do things like this, that way you burn a turret down, it gives you a 1-0 lead, you're going to move now into double energy with an advantage. Although your turret is down to half health, if you look at their middle turret, we've done significant damage there too. So I don't want to get too carried away throwing everything down, I just want to deal with Thrawn's little push on the left side here, and then drop the pod in the middle, which Han has done there, and that's doing more damage, and it will be a GG for us. In goes another pod on the shield generator now, so everything is under control. The Empire are on the back foot, and this will be a GG with 40 seconds to go. Awesome, the Force was definitely with us. And notice my position in here too for the turret. what happens is the stormtroopers come down, attack me, and the turret locks onto them too, which is what you want to do. And that just keeps everything away from your turret, rather than you running around behind the turret and having your enemy lock onto the turret and taking it down. So please feel free to pause the video to check out the decks that everyone is currently using, because you might get some ideas and some inspiration on what to do and how not to do it. It's interesting, both players there had jump troopers, which is the first time I've actually encountered that in a long while. That again explains to you about the premium boosters. So you do earn crystals. If you extend the booster, you get crystals, for example, and it's ideal if you want to buy crystals or want to buy something in the game. Premium booster is probably the best way to go, because you get the booster and you get bonus crystals if you make that purchase. And as you saw on the screen there, there's a variety of time slots that you can have it for 7 days, 14 and 28, and obviously the more money you spend, the more crystals you get as a bonus. So let's move into our final game. We are with Sabine, and we are against a new Darth Vader, which is a surprise, and Director Krennic, which is pretty staggering. So Krennic, for those of you who might not know, he has his special ability is that he regenerates energy much faster than any other leader on the battlefield. So it's important to shut down pushes where you can, as fast as you can. And like now, when I'm dropping the Iron Mine and Rebel Troopers, what that has done is it stopped his squad leader, from respawning more Death Troopers. And as you can see, he's doing a runner, he's on the back foot, so he can't push. That shut him down straight away. These are the kind of gameplays you want to be doing. Now, I can't get to that Sand Trooper quick enough to stop it wiping out my force, but we have got a good, strong push with that Wookiee in there. Nein Numb supporting me. I'm going to focus onto that turret. He throws down some riot troopers who are pretty strong. But that'll be enough there to take down this turret, hopefully. There it goes. Krennic uses his special ability there and kills me, which is fine. We've got the turret. We've got both turrets. Sabine had a good push on that side too. So that's 2-0 to us with 1 minute 47 seconds left to play. So I'll just drop some Pathfinders behind the turret here. The tank just locks onto me just ahead of where the turret should be. So I'll absorb the damage here. It's not too much of an issue, to be honest. Pathfinders charging that left lane. Just get rid of this Blazeman here. Give them a good shot. They're really strong. Give Sabine a hand taking care of 40th Vader. Now, the new 40th Vader, for those of you who haven't got one yet, unfortunately, the only way you can get a new 40th Vader now is by unlocking platinum packs and buying platinum packs. You have to buy it from the shop, and then getting a wild card selector, and then you select randomly. It'll be from there. So you can't actually get the new 40th Vader or 40th Luke anymore. But hopefully, Netmarble will do some kind of special event later in the year where you can catch up and get cards that you may not have a chance to get, which would be pretty cool. But right now this game is under control. I'll get absolutely obliterated by that TIE Bomber Strike, which is fine. That shield generator is going to be the next target for us, as their middle turret is down to hardly anything. Vader drops an ATST Walker. I'll drop Nein Numb to the right. He drops Blazeman, which is what a lot of players tend to do. I'll drop my pod on that middle turret and make swift work of those Blazemen. ATS is down, most of the troopers are down. Pod drop's doing a lot of work there. So when you do drop your units, it's critical and key that you place them not bunched together as best as you can. It's difficult because the lanes are quite narrow, but you want to really avoid any kind of airstrike which will just wipe out your push. Or if you know that they've used their airstrikes, then you know it's safe to drop down your main push and go for that turret. Right now, I don't mind Vader having a go at me. I'll just draw him away from the turret, from the shield, so we can do some damage on that generator there. We are now down to the last second of the game. It's a GG, and that is a 3-0 win right there. So I hope you found the video useful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you hopefully in the next Star Wars Force Arena video. Or come join us on a live stream. I stream Monday, Wednesday and Fridays for Force Arena. Galaxy of Heroes is being streamed on Sunday right now. And I'll throw in some other games as and when I'll play something new. So thanks so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.